Today on Project Sel, we are taking the seat pan out to give her a good vacuum. A few weeks ago I sprayed all of the fabric parts with a mold cleaner, mold killer, whatever, to try and get rid of the mold. I might do that again. That looks like mold. So yeah, today I will be taking the seat pan out to vacuum underneath and we will see what is going on. Yeah. Okay girly pops, welcome to the inside of the glider. Today we are taking the screws out, as I said before, we're taking the screws out of the seat pan to vacuum underneath, because it is nice to keep your things clean, I guess. What I have, an ice cream container to put the screws in, an etching tool, because I don't have a screwdriver. Let's get started. Very thrilling camera angle, I know. I couldn't figure out how to get it to not, like, to look nice or whatever, so this is what you get. You know, I actually think this etching tool is going to be a bit better. If you don't know anything about me, I used to take apart things in high school for fun. Like calculators and stuff, and the amount of tools that you have in your pencil case at school is not much, right? And so most of the time I used like, I had a scissor blade that my friend gave me. I don't know why I had a scissor blade, but I had a scissor blade, and I used to use that as a screwdriver. It worked really well actually. Oh, that screws a bit tight. Am I going the correct way? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. No, it's not going the correct way. Oh no. That one's giving me a hard time. That one's not giving me a hard time. Not. Oh, these edge ones are being a bit rude. I might have to try and find an extra screwdriver. Oh, there you go. Okay. This one. Come on, mate. Please. Please. Did it spin? No. Okay. It's okay. These screws look like this. Oh. They look like that. They have these little, like, grommets for them as well. So I'm going to keep them together with the grommets. I don't think they're washers. They don't. Maybe they are washers, and I'm just not familiar with washer types. But I don't know. It just doesn't look like a washer to me. All of these washers are different. Okay. I'll show you something. Oh, you see that? All right. Like, you can kind of see it. Please focus on that. Right. If I like tap it. Yeah, focus on that, please. Ah. You look at that, right? And then look like this one. Oh, and it's like not crimped at all. Yeah, get what I mean? How interesting. Yeah. I don't actually think it matters which ones go where, to be honest. But that's why we have an engineer to help me, because he will know. I'm gonna go find a screwdriver. Alright guys, I couldn't find a screwdriver to get this one last little screw out, but I did find a rusty blade, and whatever this is, I think this one will work the best, so I'll try it first. If it will fit in between there. I don't think it fits actually. No. Okay, rusty blade it is. I'm gonna break this blade. Let's try again with the etching tool. Grr. It's not working. Here, I'll show you what's going on. I'll show you what's going on. As you can see, I'm taking that out, that one out. This one, this one in is the one that I'm having trouble with. Grr. And I actually think it's just because the thread's a little bit less, and probably also because they put it in too tightly. That one is fine. All the rest of them are good. There's none behind the seat pan. Fun fact about this is that the, like, this, wait, there's seat back, it's actually screwed on. Usually gliders will not have them screwed on, they would have them like, you can like adjust them, but I think because this is like a single seater and yeah, like they're just like, just get like a wrench or something and undo it yourself. Pilot approved maintenance. So that's what that's for. And there's no screws behind there that I should check out, so yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. I'll go try and find a screwdriver, even harder. Yeah. Okay, girly pops. This is gonna sound like, this is like actually kind of absurd. I found a drill. You might be thinking, yay Angeli, that's great. That's a great thing because you can now undo that. I don't have a drill bit. I was trying to look for a drill bit and I couldn't find one. In other news, I found a drinks tab and I think that I could use this as a screwdriver because it's quite robustly made. Oh, I assume that it's robustly made, so it won't twist when I'm trying to twist the thing. So we'll try this. This may or may not work. It did not work. Alright, let me try on the other side. Holy shit, how do they put this in here? You know, I said that the drinks tab was, robustly made. Lol. As I was looking, you know, like the thing where it's like, the saxophone's getting louder. I had that, but it was like from the movie Asa. It's my favorite movie. When like everything starts turning to shit for banana, and like it's got like that weird like the bass. It's like glissandoing or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'll try and put in here. So. I've been trying to stay within this building, but we might have to go and look in the big hangar. Take a look and see. No screwdrivers in the main hangar, but the engineers were kind enough to lend me one. There's a stubby one. Let's see if this works. I have a feeling I'm actually like twisting this screwdriver. I'm like absolutely at a loss. I just cannot understand how it'd be so difficult to unscrew this thing. It's just one screw. All the rest of them are easy. It's just this specific one doesn't like me. I think I'm gonna just have to ask for some more help. This is very, very, very strange. This one just doesn't want to come out. Very rude. Grrr. Seat pen is off. Turns out that the screw that was stuck actually was like corroded, so I don't know if you can see it. There, that's where the screw is. We basically just broke it off. This is what the inside of a glider looks like underneath the seat pan. All those like little pipes are like for the avionics, for the instruments, as you can see. Yeah, so right now I'm demolding it because the last time I sat in the glider, I felt like I was gonna get mold poisoning because it just smelled so musty and moldy. Yeah, and I was like coughing really bad afterwards, and I was like, oh, this is not great. I don't like that. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to demold it. What do I have here? It's just a mold killer. This is the only one that I found that was non-bleaching, because I'm spraying it on the fabric as well. And I was a little bit concerned because I don't want to like bleach the fabric, obviously, so that's not nice. So yeah, I'm just trying to get it into this like film and stuff just to get rid of all that mold. No more mold. No more mold. Yeah, unfortunately Lady Sel is Moldmaxxing a little bit, and that's not great. It's okay. Nothing that stops me from being able to fly her. It's just like there's a comfortability thing. I also am going to try and take off this front bit over here. That part. Just to like clean under it. I don't know what you can see down there, but yeah. So I'm gonna try and get the front bit off to clean it. So yeah, now that I've got like the correct tool, this will be a tad bit easier. What was it called? I won't be able to get the whole like pan off because it's got all the instruments and stuff in there. That's gonna be basically impossible unless if I want to take the whole thing apart. I don't want to do that, so we will do our best to demold it with what we have, what we can get to, and anything else should hopefully just like stop molding, I guess. I don't know. I never did like biology or anything in high school, so I don't really know much about these things. I did physics, okay. Oh, and I'll do some demolding on the actual seat pan itself as well. Now that it's out, it makes it so much easier. But yeah, that's the vibes. Hi girly pops, again. This is the radio microphone. For all you power parts out there a bit confused as to why there's a boom mic, we don't wear headsets in the gliders. It's not noisy enough. Unless if you're flying like an Arcus or something, which has got like an engine, the self-launching, very noisy, yes, but these... There should be a speaker in here somewhere as well that obviously does the so we can listen to the radio as well. Nearly there, one more. Grr. Fun fact, did you know that gliders were actually made in 2 halves? I learnt that today. They like mold 1 half. Oh, that's... They like that. Nice. We will spray and wipe the seat pan now. This is what the seat pan looks like. With like debris coming off. Yeah, that's the back. What's the front? Let me use this one. This is the cushion that goes in there, although probably like I have better cushions. But yeah. I'm very excited to get to fly this. It's very exciting. Trying to make sure that there's no mold in here. And I'll respray the fabric as well. I don't think I'll need to give her a vacuum. Like, there was a surprising lack of debris at the bottom. In that, like, under the seat pan. Like, I was actually pretty surprised. I was expecting there to be like a bunch of grass and stuff, but no, it's pretty good. No, this is like my favourite thing to do though. I really enjoy working with gliders. It's very fun. It's like relaxing as well, you know? And what I especially like is that like, my favourite part about it is just learning the gliders. Like, it's like you're making a friend. I don't know, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not like destroying my hand. I'm not. It's great. So down she goes. And here we must be very careful. This is quite a thin piece of fiberglass. This would actually be made easier if I just took this off. Great idea, actually. That's basically it. Go with me. I already cleaned like the outside, but that bothers me. I'll try and clean it off. With some spray and some wipe. This is already like soaked in the mold color, which is good, I guess, but we will put this in. It's really not doing anything. Right. And next step is to spray all of the fabric on the inside. Okay, girly pops, now we spray. You know, it's so much easier doing this when we don't have the canopy on. The last time I did this, the canopy was on, and it was horrible. Lighter clean. It's just this fabric that I'm a bit concerned about is what is harboring the mold. So you just have to keep spraying it, I guess, and it will hopefully go away. Now that we've got the canopy off though, it will hopefully be able to air out a bit better. Right, yeah guys, basically that's all done. I cleaned the inside underneath the seat pan, as you saw. Sprayed all the fabric, and yeah. The engineers want it to still have its seat pan in. Seat pan's just sitting in and the screws are screwed, so. Oh, and the canopy, we took it off. The first time I demold-maxed it, it had the canopy on, it was a pain in the ass. But now the canopy's off and she's over there. Cute! But yeah. That's basically it. Next is getting it booked. It's getting booked in for annuals, so it gets annuals done, and we just have some little corrosion thingies that we'll sort out. The trailer needs to be fixed. And that's basically it. Oh, and then it's on to polishing. Stay tuned for the polishing. Yeah, that's basically it. Bye.